Tesla's Battery Day event did not disappoint as they unveiled a new battery for their development of cheaper electric vehicles and a super fast modified Model S. First off, for the battery side of things, Elon Musk said that they have developed a new energy storage technology for electric vehicles, which could cut production costs in half while storing 50% more energy than current batteries. The batteries themselves would be physically larger, but would be built into the structure of future Teslas to accommodate that. They would also increase the range of electric vehicles by 54%. What this really boils down to, though, is cheaper cars. Musk said that development of the batteries has already begun at a pilot production plant, and he believes that within 3 years, Tesla will have a car that can sell for $25,000 and compete directly with gas-powered vehicles. Another announcement was for a modified Model S that you can purchase now, albeit for a lot more money. The Model S Plaid version was shown on a speedway going from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. It has a top speed of 200 miles per hour, 1,000 horsepower, and a range of 520 miles, and the price matches the stats at $140,000. It's available for pre-sale now and would be shipped by the end of 2021. There's some updates to Autopilot as well and a few other things announced, and you can read all about them at digitaltrends.com. Samsung had an Unpacked event today where they showcased a revised S20 phone that actually doesn't cost $1,000. It's called the Galaxy S20 Fan Edition, or FE, and it's really meant to be a bridge between the higher-end S20 and Note 20 phones and the lower-level A line of phones at a price of $699. So what's the difference? Well, for the hardware, it actually has a screen that's a little larger than the S20 with a 6.5-inch instead of a 6.2-inch, and it maintains the 120 Hz refresh rate, but it also has a lower resolution. On the camera side of things, it's got 3 different lenses on the back, including an ultra-wide and a telephoto camera, plus a 32-megapixel selfie camera on the front. It's also got a larger battery and a fast charging option that will supposedly charge to 50% capacity in 30 minutes. Also, it's 5G, which means it's a less expensive way to start rolling that out. It also comes in 6 different colors, and this is all coming ahead of a Google event next week for the new Pixel phone and probably an Apple iPhone event not too far into the future. You can read more about it at digitaltrends.com. Walmart has begun a trial program in Las Vegas that will deliver COVID-19 tests via drone. Qualified customers who live within a 1-mile radius of 2 different Walmart supercenters can request the tests for free. The drones will drop them off somewhere outside of their house, depending on where obstacles are, so either the driveway, backyard, etc. The customers would then take the swab tests themselves and return the sample via a prepaid package to Quest Diagnostics, which is partnering with Walmart and would get results in about 2 days. The trial expands upon Walmart's overall drone delivery testing, which got underway a couple of weeks ago when they received FAA approval to start test delivering groceries at another location in North Carolina. There are drone delivery trials being tested from Google's Wing division, Amazon Prime Air, and UPS, which is running medical drone deliveries at a hospital. Walmart is the first company known to deliver COVID-19 tests via drone for this trial, which would, of course, vastly decrease the need for human-to-human contact. You can read more about it at digitaltrends.com. The problem of space junk was on full display yesterday as the International Space Station was forced to take evasive measures to avoid a collision. NASA and Russian engineers were able to change the orbit of the ISS in time by raising it to get out of the path of the debris, which was estimated to come within 1.39 kilometers of the structure, and that's really close for space. The crew members on board the ISS were even told to move toward the Russian Soyuz section in case they had to make an emergency escape. Luckily, that didn't happen, and they successfully avoided any collision. The problem, really, is that there's a lot of junk orbiting the planet, and even a tiny object the size of a paint chip could cause severe damage because it's all traveling at speeds of around 17,500 miles per hour, let alone that there are estimated to be about 500,000 marble-sized pieces of junk as well, most of which is really hard to track. I mean, we've all seen the movie Gravity, correct? Well, most of the junk comes from collisions of old satellites or rocket pieces, but some of it comes from international military displays of blowing up satellites, which is just dumb. So there are a lot of plans being made to try to clean it up, from giant nets to space vacuums or magnets, but it definitely needs to be addressed as more and more commercial space endeavors take place. You can read more about it at digitaltrends.com.